think as much as going to Indy this weekend and playing Indy 11, it's about where you guys are going in Carroll Stadium and being back there for the first time since the Eastern Conference Final a couple of years ago. Can you kind of take us through what your memories are from that day and just what sticks out to you?
I mean, yeah, obviously, big game, Eastern Conference Final against Indy, who's now, a big rival with us, with Cincy being gone. Obviously, it was just a brutal match that day. Lots of effort, lots of tackles. Got to the end, and Antoine had that killer goal. So, I mean, that's what you take most of it. Obviously, we won the game, went on to the finals. We were disappointed with what happened afterwards, but we've been there. We've at least played there once. It's been a year off since we played there, but we know what we can expect from Indy. It's going to be a hard game.
They gave you guys some trouble earlier this year. A couple games dropped points, which we aren't used to seeing from LouCity against Indy. What sticks out about those games, and maybe how much have you seen them change since then? Because it has been a couple of months since you played them.
Yeah, I mean, it's odd. We've played them, first 2 months of the season. Now we've gone a couple without. But the main thing for us is just our mentality. We know how big of a game this is for us. We use this as motivation, the points we slipped to them early. We want to get back on track. We've only won 1 out of the past 5, and this is an excellent opportunity for us to do that.
Yeah, I mean, must win is cliche, but when you do talk about the bigger picture and wanting to finish with the best record in the league, every game sort of does feel like that from here on out. Just what's the overall attitude of the group as you all approach these final 9 games?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we know what's ahead of us. Obviously, 1 game at a time. Don't try to look too far ahead. The group itself, we're frustrated that we didn't get results the past 5 games, and the best way to do it is win the next one. And, I think we have such a mature group that we don't look ahead of each match. Obviously, our focus is on Indy and how we can exploit them and everything. So that's the main thing this week is, practicing, getting everything set just for that.
Danny has talked about how, reflective and willing to learn the group is. When you look at the last 5 games, what are the current issues that you guys are working on, trying to get better at, especially down the stretch of the season?
I mean, we've had a couple slips, obviously, but it's all just one moment here or there. So I think if we can lock in for a full 90, not mentally slip up for 1 second, I think we take care of business ourselves. We've been our own worst enemy this year in certain games. So I think if we can just be mentally glued in for the full 90, the talent itself we have on the roster.